Hi everyone. So today I have something that I want to talk with you about, and we need to just have a heart to heart. So one of the things that I've been seeing so frequently is that people will take course after course after course and wonder why they're not getting results. And when I dig a little bit deeper, I realize and I find out from them that they're taking these courses, but they're not actually implementing the work or the things that they're learning. So I want you to think about something in your life that you have been wanting to do. Okay, it could be to lose weight. It could be to hire 3 new people or to have 3 new clients in your business. It could be to learn how to write a book. It could be to learn how to paint, like Bob Ross paintings. I love watching those tutorials. They're so good. Or like those people that actually make the Bob Ross paintings off of Bob Ross's, tutorials. But anyway, so you can know about something all day long. And you can take class after class after class. But that doesn't mean shit until you actually put it into action. Until you actually say, okay, so this is the step-by-step that I'm learning from this class or from this program or from this book. Now, what I'm going to do is put it into action in my life. You could learn how to or read a book on how to get out of debt. But until you take those steps, until you take those actions, until you implement it into your life, you're going to stay broke. You're not going to get out of debt. You can learn how to sign on new clients every single month. You can learn how to launch a program. You can learn how to paint a house. You can learn how to build a house. But until you put it into action, it doesn't mean shit. So my challenge for you today is to look at that number one thing that's just fucking everything else up. Okay, it could be relationship issues. It could be debt. It could be fear that you're not good enough or that you're a fraud. And well, who am I to share my message with the world? Yada, yada, yada. That number one thing that's jacking everything else up. And then ask yourself, have I ever learned how to do this? Have I ever learned how to get out of debt? Have I ever learned how to sign on new clients? Have I ever learned how to create a sales funnel? Have I ever learned how to build a website? If not, you could either hire someone to do it for you or take a class and then, again, implement what you're learning and step by step by step. If you have taken a class, if you have learned how to do something, then I want you to ask yourself, have I implemented this? So what's the number one thing, the number one issue that I have? Have I taken a class on this? If the answer is yes, have I actually put into, so this could be a class, this could be a podcast that actually teaches you how to do it. It could be a book that you've read, I was going to say written. So if you've taken these steps and actually have figured out what you want to resolve or what you want to achieve, and then you've taken a class or a program or you've read a book or you've learned how to actually do the thing that you want to do, the third thing that I want you to really ask yourself is, have I actually taken action? Have I done the steps to get out of debt or to create a podcast or to bring in new clients? If you have and you didn't get results, look at what you've missed. Look at, what steps did you skim over? What steps did you not take? Have you worked with a coach in whatever it is, whether it's a nutritional coach, a fitness coach, a business coach, whatever? Have you worked with a coach to help strategize how you implement these steps that you've learned? It could be to rebuild a motor. Who knows, My neighbor, he's crazy. Not crazy like crazy, woo, crazy like absolutely incredible. The guy rebuilds motors. He'll buy like old vehicles and take parts from each different vehicle and make like this souped up, really amazing looking thing. And I'm like, dude, that is freaking amazing. And how does he do it? I actually asked him the other day, I'm like, how do you do that? And he goes, well, I watch YouTube videos and I ask a lot of questions to my friends who have done this before, which is huge, huge. So if you have figured out what it is that you want to fix or that you want to start to change in your life, and you've taken a class or a program or you've read a book about something and you've taken the steps but you haven't seen results, or you haven't taken the steps yet, I would encourage you to find someone to ask about whatever it is that you want to learn how to do this. But again, you have to be willing to take action. So if you haven't taken action, this is your sign. This is your sign to take action. Put into place the steps that you have learned to see if you'll get results. Because like I said, this is one of the things that I hear so often, time and time and time and time again, is, well, I just haven't taken action. I haven't taken action. I haven't taken consistent action. I started to, but then I didn't see results. Sometimes you're not going to see results overnight. Usually you won't see results overnight. Usually things take a little bit of doing, kind of like that momentum, like the snowball effect, before you start to see and get big results. So give yourself permission to figure out, what do I want to fix in my life? Have I taken a class or read a book about it? And then have I taken action? If you haven't taken action, take action, and you're going to start to see results. Like I said, you may not see results overnight, especially if it's like losing weight or getting out of debt. That's going to take a little bit of time to undo, because you don't get in debt overnight. Well, sometimes some people do, depending on, but you don't gain weight overnight. You don't have communication problems overnight. You don't have dysfunction or disconnect in your business or with your team overnight. Things happen gradually. So give yourself permission to recognize that it takes sometimes a little bit of doing to resolve these things and to get to a place where you want to be. Okay? Now, one of the things that I've been hearing from a lot of my business people who follow me is, Flora, how do I launch a class? How do I go from having this idea that's floating around in my head to all of a sudden having a full-blown class that I can launch to the world? Well, you're in luck. Because I got this question so often, I actually created a free gift, absolutely free. I give you my exact step-by-step process on how I go from idea to launch in only 48 hours. So if you're interested, if you are a business owner and you've got all these ideas and you're like, oh my God, Flora, I have all these ideas, but I have no idea how to get them out to the world, what I want you to do is I want you to click the link below and sign up for your free gift. No strings attached, free gift. I give you my exact step-by-step process on how to go from idea to launch in only 48 hours. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited for this free gift. I just can't even stand it. So again, today, take action, start to implement those things that you know how to do. Like you know them, but you just haven't put them into action. Put them into action. Also, if you want my free checklist on how to go from idea to launch in only 48 hours, click the link below, grab your free gift, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah! Bye.